Good day, class. Allow me to tell you a story of a young boy growing up learning all that he could. As he entered elementary school, he couldn't wait to learn, but there were a few problems that arose. His self-confidence was maybe not the highest, and some of the other children took notice. He was bullied throughout elementary school, and his studies began to suffer. That young boy was me way back in the day, and all that changed when my parents decided to enroll me in Taekwondo. Obviously, this change didn't happen overnight, but as I was faced with the various challenges of the sport, I was able to successfully pass the tests, trials, and tribulations, and in doing so, I was able to prove to myself that I can do well. That planted the seed of self-confidence in me, and as I progressed in Taekwondo, that seed took root and grew, and before I knew it, I had a fair amount of self-confidence. I used that to stand up to the bullies, and I was ultimately able to resume being successful in my studies. This being the case, some still see Taekwondo and martial arts as a lavish, unnecessary expenditure, citing various TV shows and movies and saying, "Boy, that's flashy and impressive. I'd never have the time to be able to kick and punch like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan. Plus, why would I ever need to? It's not that important." While this is a relatively common sentiment, it is not accurate. Learning a martial art like Taekwondo is very important, as is being able to protect oneself. You'll also find you benefit from a multitude of other positive benefits. Self-defense is the primary standout in learning Taekwondo, but like you heard from my story, it's not the only positive. That being said, if you found yourself in a situation where you or your family's well-being was in jeopardy, no one could argue that being proficient in self-defense wouldn't be a great thing. In the current day, many people complain about being tired and unhealthy. So what happens? They sign up for a gym membership, they go a few times, but they become bored or they become unmotivated and it drops off, and as it does, so does their health. Recently, I actually found myself unhappy with my weight, and I was baffled. I asked myself, how could this be? I've always been healthy. I didn't realize that putting a pause on Taekwondo to undergo training required to become a flight instructor would have such a negative impact on my overall health. So I called up my old Taekwondo academy and I re-enrolled, and I couldn't be happier that I did. Participation in Taekwondo won't only help improve your physical well-being, but it's much less likely that you'll become bored like you might from going to a gym. From learning the correct way to throw a punch or a kick, to learning and mastering the final form for your black belt test, there's always something new to learn and accomplishments to be met. Additionally, there are many other benefits from martial arts. These include, but are not limited to, the improved stamina that comes with weight loss and the adoption of a healthier lifestyle, the enjoy investing in a support structure of a family of other martial artists who are going through the same things and preparing for the same tests. It can be really helpful, helping you to succeed and improve discipline in yourself, or maybe if you have children, you'll find an increase in discipline in them too. All this being said, you'll undoubtedly benefit from an improved all-around mental well-being. Finally, to summarize, Taekwondo offers a fantastic amount of benefits from everyone, whether your goals align with improving your own health, or you're like me, just looking for a little bit more self-confidence. Thank you very much. Have a good night.